Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1995 release by Playmates from their Star Trek The Next Generation Space Talk series of 7-inch action figures. Now I think there was about 4 in the series of these Space Talk ones, and they each contained dialogue from the characters that appeared in the television show. So this particular one we're looking at today is of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and this is the card that it comes in, and it says at the top, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. Star Trek Space Talk series. Here the character's actual voice from Star Trek The Next Generation TV show, and it's Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and he says damage report, Captain's Log Supplemental, and engage. It says Star Trek Next Generation, Decipher or Die, Enterprise, Playmates. And it says try me, press button on rear. And he comes also complete with his phaser and his pad. It says Starfleet gear, Federation type phaser and the pad. Bonus includes Space Talk Action character booklet. And at the very bottom, it's got for ages 4 and up, and you've got the Playmates logo. And it's assortment number 6080, and this is item number 6081. Okay, that's the front of the card. Let's turn the card around and see what we got on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around, and on the back, it's got Star Trek Space Talk series. And it's got the 4 characters in this series, which was Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and he's saying engage. Your Commander William Riker, and he says red alert. And it's got Hugh Borg, it says we are the Borg, and it's got Q, who says humans. It says try me, press button on back to hear character's actual voice. We'll do that in a moment. It says 3 talking phases, Captain's Log Supplemental, engage, and damage report. It's got Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and it's got information on the Star Trek fan club. And it says Starfleet gear includes Federation Type 1 phaser. It's the pad, which is the personal access display device. And you've got the bonus includes Space Talk Adventure Booklet. And it says access granted, Starfleet personal record database printout. Incident stardate 43917.4, reported by Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Location of incidents, Starship Enterprise in orbit above Legara 4. Parties involved, Picard, Sarek, Ligarian's negotiating team. Status of incident concluded. It says after 93 years of work on a historic treaty with the Ligarians, Vulcan ambassador to the United Federation of Planets Sarek concluded negotiations aboard the Starship Enterprise. All the most crucial moment in the final negotiations, Ambassador Sarek, suffering from the degenerative Bendai syndrome, was unable to maintain emotional control. I volunteered to mind meld with Sarek. We performed the ancient Vulcan ritual in which 2 persons are telepathically linked, sharing each other's consciousness. Sarek benefited from my emotional control, while I was able to endure the fierce onslaught of the ambassador's unleashed emotions. The treaty was finally agreed upon and enacted, enabling us to successfully end the mind meld. Further access denied, character clearance for Starfleet level X only. Picard's orders, Captain Log Supplemental, engage, damage report. Copyright 1995, Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved. Star Trek and related marks are trademarks of Paramount Pictures. Playmates Toys, Hong Kong Limited, authorised user, conforms to any safety standards and so on. And it's got for ages 4 and up, Playmates, assortment number 6080, stock number 6081, and obviously the barcode with proof of purchase. Okay, so that is the back of the card. So let's turn the card back around to the front and have a good look at the figure himself. Okay, so I've zoomed right in onto Captain Picard himself, and I must say it is a very nice likeness of Patrick Stewart, who obviously plays Captain Picard. The facial features, the sculpting of the face is very good for the time. I mean, we're going back to 1995, so that's nearly 30 years ago. And obviously technology has moved on an awful lot since then, but even back then, this is a very, very good likeness. And you can see that he is dressed in his Starfleet uniform, which is the later version, a bit like it was from the movies, or the certainly towards the end of the Next Generation. With his t-shirt underneath and black trousers and black boots. Now, this particular figure, these figures are plastic, so the clothing is not fabric, they are actually molded onto the body. Articulation wise, yep, we've got the elbows, the shoulders, the head, the waist and the knees. That's the articulation, exactly the same as what the shorter 5-inch figures were. So the articulation is no different. Obviously the difference with these figures is they talk. So let's put our finger around the back, let's press a button and let's hear what he has to say. Engage.
Captain's Log Supplemental.
Captain's Log Supplemental.
Damage report.
And damage report.
Engage. Captain's Log Supplemental. Damage report. Engage. Captain's Log Supplemental. Damage report.
To be quite honest with you, considering this figure is nearly 30 years old, I'm absolutely amazed that the batteries are still working. I've had quite a few of these figures, and most of them that are still sealed on the card, the batteries no longer function. So, but this particular figure is pretty much case fresh. It was found in a toy shop with a shut down, and we went in and cleared out all of the stock from the back. And this was in a box with a few of the other figures, all pretty much case fresh, and all of them still functioning. So the batteries haven't worn out on these particular ones. How well did they do at the time? Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't think they'd done as well as was hoped. Because I remember when they were first released, Playmates said that this was the first Series 1 of more to come, but the quantities didn't really sell, so they never produced any more. It was just these 4 figures, and that was it. So I mean, I'm sure they sold quite a lot of them, but it's just not the volume that they were hoping for, like the 5-inch figures did. But I think they're fantastic, I really do. And most collectors that have got these think exactly the same. They are such good quality. The molding and the sculpting is fantastic, and the voice boxes are great because they've got the voices from the actual characters. Okay, they are now very difficult to find in this condition, which is mint, fully working, still attached to the card. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games, collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.